welcome back to Wasteful Broadcast, and this is the second time I've actually filmed this video today because I went to upload the files onto my laptop and then the files accidentally got deleted. So, frustration point at 100% at the moment. Today I'm here to talk about NCS. NCS is the National Citizen Service. This is what I've been doing for the past month or so. I will make a video about going more in depth about NCS, and I will also put the timings of weeks 1, 2, 3 and 4 down below in the description. So I actually just wanted to let you know a lot about NCS because it is an amazing experience to go on. Shout out to JJ Denise Bennett, who made videos about NCS and sold it to me. They actually made me want to be excited to work for NCS because I was very nervous before I actually went on NCS. So let's just get into the video. So NCS is a 4-week project. You go away Monday to Friday 4 times, typically like a month away from home. They get in touch with you through your school, so you can buy a hoodie, you get a free t-shirt from the school, you get one of these cool wristbands, and you also get a luggage tag in one of these boxes. So this is what I wrote at the end of week 1, where you get on a coach and then you are split into teams and you meet some people on NCS before you go. So you go to your local college or university and you meet some of your NCS like teammates or whatever before you actually go on NCS. So that's quite good actually. So it gets you used to kind of socialising with new people and everything. And week 1 you go to a PGL. I went to PGL Liddington, which is about 3 hours away from here, but the coach journey was awesome because we had music and you could also pick a friend to go on NCS with. So I had a friend to sit with on the coach, and from that I made new friends because everyone just kind of socialises with everyone like at the start, so you make a lot of new friends. My expectations were that we were going to be doing a lot of like climbing, abseiling, rock climbing activities. We actually didn't. We only did one climbing activity on Jacob's Ladder and the trapeze, which was really fun. We also did survival skills. We did a lot of team building activities. It was kind of just like activity after activity after activity. It was actually fantastic. The food was decent as well. So we went on a 10-mile hike and we had the most amazing PGL leader called Kevin. He was so nice and he was so energetic, so he kept us going all the time. And I made a letter saying, "Dear future self, have you made any new friends? Have you stopped being pessimistic? Are you going to miss Jason? And have you managed to socialise?" Jason was a guy in our NCS team. There was about 13 of us in our team, 12 or 13. And he actually left NCS because he wanted to go home. He wasn't enjoying NCS, but the time that he was there, everyone loved him. He was so funny and he just made so many funny jokes. So we all wrote on our letters, "Have you missed Jason?" And we opened these letters at the end of NCS, at the end yesterday actually, where we went for a 7 or 8 mile hike up the Malvern Hills. So we opened those letters, and the satisfaction to think that you have actually socialised and made so many new friends for life, which at the start of the NCS programme at week 1, me and my friends were sat on a bench and we were looking around and we were thinking, we're not going to make any new friends here. This is a waste of our time. So that's what week 1 entails, just lots of activities. We also had a campfire and we stay in tents of 4 people. You can choose who you stay in a tent with, and if you have allergies you don't have to worry about that because I had an allergy. And at PGL week 1, they did cater for me amazingly. I knew what if there was nuts in the food and everything. So, and there were also, I met people who were lactose intolerant and gluten intolerant. So I didn't feel as if I was the only one which was ruled out from eating certain foods. So yeah, the food was just typically school dinners. And at PGL they had a salad bar. So if you didn't know that, if you didn't like the actual option, the meal option, you could always have salad or pasta or toast or bread or anything like that. So it was good. But remember, please, the good thing about NCS is you have food, but the best thing to take on NCS is actually to take loads of snacks. If you want me to do a video about what to pack on NCS and my expectations versus reality and talk about NCS in actually more greater detail, then please just give this video a big old thumbs up. We also had a massive thunderstorm on Wednesday night, and on Thursday we went for a 10-mile hike. Jam-packed full of activities, week 1 was. Actually, the whole of NCS had quite like a few activities, and there were very small moments when you were actually feeling like bored. Yeah, the thunderstorm was really fun. We were in tents, so we were all huddled, like the 4 of us, because it's like 4 girls per tent. We were all huddled in our tents, like really like scared, because there were these massive tall trees behind our tents. So moving on to week 2. Week 2 was not as good as week 1. It wasn't as jam-packed full of activities, and we had lots of free time, but on the other hand, this actually gave us a lot more time to socialise with other people from other teams, which we didn't really get to do on week 1. We watched films together. We watched Love Island on Monday night on a big projective screen, because everyone was stressing that they weren't going to be able to watch Love Island final. And we had an army day on Wednesday, so the army came in, we did lots of army activities, and it was great because we had a bit of like a taster day for the army. We were meant to do clay pigeon shooting and rock climbing, but we actually didn't get to because it poured down with rain. But even though it poured down with rain, it was still such an enjoyable day. And the food, week 2, wasn't as the best. You go to a college or a university local to you, so the place which I went was probably about 5 minutes away in the car from here, so I felt pretty in my comfort zone, to be honest. But you make lots of new friends, and there's a lot of more team building activities where you hold hands with people, so you immediately sort of like cross your border of like your comfort zone, and you just socialise with new people. You get to know everyone's names within the first 2 days. It's really great. Week 2, I'd say, was probably my least favourite week, but week 2 was still great. It was still like a great experience. Did a lot of activities. We had a sex ed day, and we had a day about body image, which kind of like helped in the fact that you're speaking with not random people, but you've only spent a week with these people, and you're sort of letting them into like your insecurities. And we all wrote in a little piece of paper compliments about everyone, and a lot of people took those home. I personally didn't, because I left it on the table. But yeah, you just do a lot of like more sort of chilled out activities on week 2. Week 3 and 4, you go to a place which is kind of local to you. My place that I went to wasn't local because the majority of the people in my team lived in this place, and it was actually a 45-minute drive for me. But it was okay because me and my friends from like around where I live car shared, so it was okay. And you go to this place 9 till 4, Monday to Thursday, and you just do charity work for a charity of your choice. My team actually went with the charity that me and my friend Tom from my team chose. We chose an animal rescue shelter, which catered for cats, dogs and some chickens. But everyone had such good ideas, and we had to do a bit of public speaking, so we had to stand up in front of our team, explain why we wanted to do that charity, what we could do to help that charity, and how we could help, how we would enjoy it too. And we also did a lot of reviews, so we were reminded of what we did each week, and we spoke about what we could do better. And it was just like, it was kind of good because you got to know like what you could have done better and what skills you could have used. The leaders were actually really nice. Shout out to Juliet and Chris. We also bought them t-shirts which said "Don't forget about the paperwork," because the amount of jokes which were going around about the leaders saying that don't forget about the paperwork, you can't have pigbacks, you can't walk on walls, like there's loads of health and safety issues, but we kind of crossed them. Don't tell NCS. It was fun, and like usually I hadn't done any charity work before, so it was a really good thing to put on your CV, and you learnt some really good skills that you wouldn't learn anywhere else. And for like a price of £50, it was just a great experience and a great thing to go on. So by weeks 3 and 4, I think weeks 3 and 4 were one of some of the best weeks, even though we did less like big activities. Your whole team's just kind of like a big family, and I had actually thought that I made friends for life. If you get what I mean, like, I made some really good friends. By weeks 3 and 4, you're all comfy with each other and you all know each other quite well. Because you spend so much time together, nobody judges you, and yeah, it's just a great thing to do. We did volunteering, we did a sponsored walk up the Malvern Hills, and we went to the shop and we brought them with all our sponsored money, which we raised over £500, also with our cake sale that we did. So you get to choose what activities you do and what things you can do to help the charity as a team. And we had breaks where we could go off like shopping for food and everything, so it was kind of like all chilled out. Yesterday I did the hill walk and it tired me out, and when we all wore different colour t-shirts, so when we got to the top of the hill we took a picture and we looked like a rainbow. So overall NCS is just such a good experience. I mean, I could sit here and talk about NCS for ages, but I don't want to make this video any longer than it already is. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'm already missing all my NCS friends. So if you're watching this video, I already miss you. We need to meet up. So I highly recommend doing NCS, and you feel like it takes up a lot of your summer, but it actually doesn't. I've still got like 3 weeks left of my summer. And there are separate dates which you can choose from to go on NCS. So if you're going on holiday with your family or you want to do a certain date with your friends, then you can, and you can sign up with your friends also. Good about NCS because I was really scared that because they want you to make new friends, you weren't allowed to spend time with your old friends, but I spent time with my old friends and my new friends, which actually made it tons better. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Yeah, I'll see you later. Bye!